So what is up, everybody? Welcome back. This is the final day recap of yesterday. Miguel ended up doing amazing P3. I threw the chain at the very last second. That was more my fault than anything else. I didn't check the bolts to be tight, so that's my fault. Got DQ'd anyway for being underweight. Not a big deal. You guys don't know how much I've been working on this diet and losing weight. They come across the scales at 388 and I'm thinking the weight's at 380, and they tell me I'm DQ because the weight's 390. I'll take that DQ all day long. So today we're back to where we started yesterday on setting. I liked it better that way. Kart feels more responsive, way quicker. Feels freer. This morning's practice went really well. I didn't have the camera on. So we're gonna get after it today. Miguel's qualifying right now. I don't know where it's at. I'm gonna put the camera on for qualifying. There's not a lot of racing because for some reason it's not recording right. I'm gonna go through the settings after qualifying, hopefully fix that and put the camera back on Miguel's go-kart. So we'll see how it goes. Full send mode. We gotta catch the Perkins. And Phil too, because he ended up winning it. And down. And Dan got some motor, so he's now quick. There's a lot of freaking fast people in my class. Oh God, we're gonna struggle. So here we are for qualifying for day number 2. Went out on track, immediately felt the steering wheel really heavy again. It just didn't click to look down and pull the pin out. So I just did not get the best run. Kart felt great for the minimal steering input that I could give it. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even add anything. All I did was put the cart back to like normal. I had it yesterday for qualifying, and I wanted to run it like that and see how it went. Just a couple of changes up front. But I was like, dude, what the heck? What's wrong with the dang steering wheel? It's just so heavy. So, yeah, I left the pin in again. I had a really good run. Still good enough for P4, but Dan put a fresh motor on. Had motor issues yesterday, so he was quick today. And of course, Perkins was gone. Then it was Bryce. Bryce found a little bit of speed, and then Phil slowed down a little bit. So really, we're all still right there. And Perkins actually went slower than yesterday, so it gave us good hope today to keep up with him. Even though Phil won yesterday, it was an up and down battle, but Perkins had set the pace, and we were just trying to catch him. So P4 for qualifying, happy with that. Just mad at myself is all. All right, we got qualifying in the books, guys. Miguel P6, better today. Dylan had some motor problems, so he went P14, but he did a motor swap, so he's gonna drop to the back. I qualified P4, went quicker. I don't even know if I went quicker. Did I go quicker?
I think you went the same. Or 10 slower. You only had 2 laps.
All right, same 10. And I made a mistake again. I'm not even gonna say what mistake I did. I'm just frustrated. It's all me. I'm just gonna take this pin off the cart, and I'm gonna take the pin off the cart and put like a flag on it, and only use it if I need to make adjustments. Because it's the second time I fucking do it on qualifying. So that's stupid. Stupid mistakes. People make mistakes all the time. Fuck me. So this is Miguel's pre-final. It's a pretty dang good race. They had a good battle up front, and Jed Perkins was killing it, leading the whole way from start almost to finish. You'll see coming up. He's a good start, gets on the inside of Chris, gets on the back of Zach, and starts trying to move forward. He's on the outside of Zach here. Zach's going to go on the inside and shut the door, and then get Miguel a little wide, and Chris going to get a good run on the outside, which he gets around Miguel. So overall, still a good start. Didn't lose too many spots. Good battling, good hard battling out in the back. Let the top 2 get away a little bit, but not really. Zach was able to run him down, and Chris ran him down. Miguel was right there. So the top 6 throughout this whole run were nut the butt. They were really close. They were doing a really good job. You can see them battling it out from time to time. It was really weird because usually the front pack doesn't battle too much, but we had some battling between Zach, James, and Chris as well. So overall, real good. Nobody wanted to follow for some reason, but nobody was also passing Jed at the same time. Coming up a few laps later, they stayed front nose to tail pretty good. But coming up in this couple laps, Zach and James start getting into it. Zach gets around James after James tried to make a move on Jed, left the inside wide open, and then they all fall back in together in line. So pretty good battling up here. Definitely really good racing. I think right here James gets super impatient, goes on the inside, dives in there, but then gives no room to the outside. I always feel like the guy on the inside has the lane, but when you see that, it's kind of got to give some space. Right here, Miguel just gets in the back of Chris a little bit and sends Zach off to the side. That right there was probably one of the funniest things I've seen because from the stands, all we can see is Chris getting to Zach. We didn't notice that Miguel started that chain reaction. That's not the funny part. The funny part is they gave Chris a penalty for it. That's the funny part. So Miguel here catches the 2 leaders and screws up this exit and then gives Chris a good run on the outside. Miguel's his biggest enemy, to be honest. That right there was just slight mistake that gave Chris and the number 4 a run. You can see the gap, just that little mistake. He was up right behind Jed and James, but then just ran out of steam. Right here, the 4 was on the inside. Miguel on the outside. Miguel gave him plenty of space to get in front of him. I would have made him jump the curve for trying to pass me on the outside. but that's just me. Miguel's super nice, so he would never do that. But here, Miguel falls back to 5th. They're having a really good run. He doesn't let them get away actually at all. He reels them back in. He's a much better follower. When Miguel's following someone, he goes much quicker. So going right on someone's back bumper is the way that Miguel usually drives. So he did a really good job though. So did Chris and the 4. They all did a really good job here. Jed and James were killing it. Miguel's right on the back bumper. I don't know if he's going to make a move or not. He's probably calculating what position he wants to finish at the moment, or he's just going to send and doesn't know at the moment. But coming up here, final lap is going to be all hell breaks loose for sure. It's just going to be battle. For some reason, I think when the last lap comes down, everybody loses their mind. That's what I think most of the time. Right here, the 4 gets really close to the back of Chris, gets him a little loose on entry. Then he goes for a move on the outside again. That does not work. Opens the door for Miguel. Miguel gets a good run on the inside. And then the 4 actually lets Miguel slide in here right in front of him, which was nice. He might have counted the carts thinking that he was going to end up finishing 5th. He probably wanted to be on the inside row anyway. Coming up to the last couple turns, like I said, Jed was leading the whole way. He did an amazing job with the pace. He was probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest kart on track most of the time. Just bad luck happened. Came around this curve and boom, popped the chain. There goes his run. It's just, you see the pain in it. And then Miguel ends up crossing the line 3rd, but like I said, he ended up giving Chris a penalty for sending Zach wide when it was all Miguel's fault. But Miguel's going to end up starting P2 in the final. Wow. Pre-finals in the books, and I really hope it recorded. Miguel started, P6?
Yep.
And P3?
Little bit of luck. Good hard racing.
Good hard racing. Dude, Jed, man, heartbreaker, bro. Coming to a checkered flag. Chain pop.
I ain't looking at it. That's the worst.
Yeah, that's hard. Man.
He's fast.
Please be patient in the finals. You're fast. Just don't do any stupid moves. That's it.
Why don't you tell him that instead of recording it so he sees it on Monday?
I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to give away too much secrets. Let's see how it goes in my pre-final. I got some ground to make up. Let's see if I can drive this thing. All right, my pre-finals. I don't know how this happened or how we got caught up with the juniors so quickly, but we're on track at the same time with the juniors, and we give them a pretty good start in the straightaway. I'm guessing an accident happened and they got caught up, but we all get away pretty good for sure. I just didn't expect the 473 behind me to fight me so hard. I was just trying to push Bryce up. So right there, that little bobble, him getting on my inside, I dropped that front group already. So I didn't expect that. You know, good on him though for battling it out. Just lost the front pack right there, and that was it. That's all. That's all she wrote, really. It was really hard to try running back down. I was hoping to make a little battle it out, but then I saw there was a junior up ahead, already falling back. So I was like, "Holy crap! This is crazy." He must have gotten tangled up or something. So hopefully they got caught up in a little battle there and got held up for a little bit. That was the main goal for sure. Kart was feeling really good. It was just a little pushy, pushing out a little bit on exit. So I was trying to figure out how to get that out of it. But other than that, Kart felt really good everywhere else. Floated really well around the hairpins. I liked it. I just did not have the raw pace yet in the dry to be up there with them. When you actually look at quick lap times, I might have been like a tenth or two off my quickest, and then I stayed there consistently. But it took me like 2 or 3 laps longer to catch up. It wasn't tire pressure. We all were going out pretty much in the same tire pressure, and if I went out on high tire pressure, then the cart would just bind down, get tight. So I didn't want to do that. Just for some reason, it was just me not feeling comfortable driving the cart those first couple laps. That was most likely. But you see up there, they're battling it out with the junior. Bryce is getting a little upset because James gets by, and then when James gets by, Phil sends it in at the same time to not lose James, and then Bryce gets pinned. So that sucks for him because he was actually running with the top 3 before this happened. They waved the blue flag at the junior, and right when they waved it, he went left right into Bryce, sends him into water. I hit the water and get sent wide. I got junk on my kart tires, so it took me a couple of seconds to get going again. Trying to chase down the 473. Sucks for Bryce, man. That was a tough thing that went down. But now turn 1 was basically swamped, so you had to take a different line. No fault to anybody. The kid was just racing hard. He just thought he was still in the race, so sucks overall. But I'm going to run down the 473, or try to at least. Running down as hard as I can. 2 laps to go. You can see they had to take a different line. I started gaining on him each lap slowly but surely. Kart was coming in. I was starting to run him down. Really happy with how the kart was handling. It just had a slight push off, and that push off I was not able to get out until I found out what the issue was after the GoPro race. So ran down the 473 hard. Even though that I was having a slight issue with the kart handling, I was still able to run him down. I was pushing really, really hard. I might have been able to get him down, but I had to slow up for a hair of a second coming up around this flagpole turn. But kart was just doing really great in the tight section. You come through here, just come out, spring off the corner. It was just really quick in the tighter section. It was just the mid-speed corners is where I was having most of the issues. Right here, there was a junior spun out, had to evade him, slow down. So he got out a little bit me. So this is the final lap coming on. I'm going to try to stay as smooth as possible. Got to keep it tight on 1 and 2. Then on 3, just hammer down. On 4, got to hit your mark. I love how that turn 4 is. That's my favorite turn the whole track. Opens up, comes around here on turn 4. Get a good run into turn 5. I see him do a little hop. I'm starting to gain more and more. And then coming into the little showcase, I thought I was going to be able to get closer hard, depending if I can drive it in deep. Going to a showcase, getting real deep. Was trying to get a really good run out of this turn. And then coming up to his last turn, I would have to nail it, like nail this turn. He was really pushing hard. He had a little bit of toe from the guys in front. That might have been what saved him. I got really, really close here. And me right here thinking, I'm going to send it in hard. I'm going to try to get to his back bumper. I'm just going to send it, baby. So I threw in real deep. And I just could not get to that back bumper. Because I was going to get to that back bumper, I was going to shake him up a little bit for sure. But good run in the end, P4. Wanted to start a little higher, but super happy with the position. Definitely sucks for Bryce, but good run. So my pre-finals went all right. Juniors got in the way. It didn't matter because I went fast enough. So Miguel's finals coming up.
And then second again.
God may help him. Yeah, Yesterday, Dylan passed him on the outside one-handed, holding the throttle. Hi, that's Greg. You guys know him from... Where did we hang out?
The cookout.
Oh yeah, cookout.
Charlotte. Yeah.
So Miguel's final yesterday, he was slow off the start. Dylan went around him on the outside. So today I told Miguel, you better pin it. They get a good side-by-side battle. Miguel slides into second. Can't believe it. Miguel did some elbows out driving, and then his job was just to go run down first place now. He did a really good job off the start, and then a really good job, keeping up with the leader. So Miguel's real quick at the beginning of the race, but then it falls off towards the end of the race. I think it might be his driving style lately with this new kart. He starts off real fast. Mid-race, he's doing really good, and then towards the end of the race, he just binds up and gets tight. He slides the car a lot at the beginning of the race, so that might be what's happening. He's overheating the tires. I don't know yet. Dylan, I was watching the race and I was telling Dylan about it. So Dylan was telling me, stay planted center in the cart. Don't move around too much because of, you might overheat the tires and stuff like that. So he was doing a really good job right behind James. And then, crazy enough, Miguel is going to go for the pass. He's going to go for the lead. Sticks his nose in. Wasn't able to get to it. Gets a good run out of turn 1 and 2. All over his back bumper, just eating his back bumper up. Crazy. I'm just so shocked Miguel does such a good job. Bam! He'd been watching the videos. He did my move for the pass for a lead. I told him that. He had a good run, but like I said earlier, his kart tightens up. So as the run went on, Miguel held the lead for a good while. And then slowly but surely, he started falling back to everybody's clutches. So this was a long final. Kart started getting tight around lap 4, lap 5. It wasn't tire pressure. It was just his driving style. That was it. Dylan had a really good run-up, but ended up with a penalty. Chris Carroll ended up with a penalty. Miguel crossed the line in 5th, but with all the penalties, he got promoted to P3. Awesome job for him. Can't believe it. Shocked. By far the luckiest guy this weekend. Congratulations to a double podium at SSKC. So the start of our race in the inside line got a monster start. Holy crap. I mean, by the time we crossed the finish line, Marcelo was in front of me. Yeah, it was insane. So, by far, it was a really good, really bad start on my end. Really good start on the inside row. And then 473 and Phil start getting into it. I send it in on Marcelo, almost collecting Phil, but thank God I did it. And then Marcelo sends it in back on me, and then I get back a good run on him, and then we're just like humping the cars to try to get going. But that was a fun run right there. Phil is desperately trying to get around the 473. He sends it in here after 473 was trying to block hard, and they were just going at it one after another. So now James has a monstrous lead, and the thing is that we're worried about is James was so fast in the dry. It was just gone, man. He was just freaking gone. So Kart came in. I was flying. The Kart at this track with a lot of caster, really, really liked it. Was helping out the main issue I was having with the Kart. And but the caster was like a Band-Aid fix at the moment. The Kart was handling real great. I was starting to pull in on the 473 quick. My goal here was try to get around him as fast as possible. I did not want to be stuck around behind him at all. And I was going to try to make the move as soon as I could. I got a really good run out of 3, so I was going to send it in here on 4, went deep on the brakes, went in hard, was not able to get around them, and then but I knew it was just a matter of time. The kart was really fast right off the rip, something that was missing for sure. Definitely, it was a good opportunity. I was about to make the move here. I saw the red flag. Immediately, I stopped. I don't know what the 473 was still doing. He was still trying to race when the red flag was out. Red flag means stop. All right. We had a red flag due to lightning. This, to be honest, was the greatest thing that could have happened to me, guys. Holy crap. Lightning. So we went into a rain delay, and then the rain came. And when the rain came, we put on rain tires. This is what I needed. James went out on slicks. The track was drying. It was a gamble. 2 of them went on slicks. The rest of us went on rains. I got lucky. Video didn't record, but I had a great start. Kart handled amazingly in the rain. I had an awesome run. Super happy. Kart was handled beautifully. Super happy in the rain. All I did was slam the rear. I didn't do any adjustments to a front, just widen it a little bit, slam the rear. Kart handled great. My tires were intermediate, so that was a perfect for this condition. Due to different strategies, crazy, it was insane. Kart was amazing. Thanks MGM. Thanks Dwayne Carver Motors. You know, P1 in the end, super grateful, super happy. Hands down, you know, awesome end to the weekend for sure. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Not bad for a YouTuber. Not bad for a shit talker. Oh, what a good run, man. That MGM was hooked up in the rain. So happy. That thing just flew. Overall, good race. I probably would have not had... I probably would have not had the amazing finish if James went on rain tires or it stayed dry. Because it started to dry out a little bit and he started coming back at me. Excellent race. Look at Miguel, a double podium weekend.
Never done it before in SSKC. This was lucky.
Erica learned a lot.
Yep.
Where'd you end up in the end?
I had an accident, so I ended up all the way.
She learned a lot.
Let's just stick with that one.
Let's stick with she learned a lot. We can't wait for the last round in Miami for sure. Good run towards it. It'll be her home track, so she'll be something to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah, well, in the last video, we said, oh, Erica's over here showing Miguel how to run in the track.
Hey.
And Anderson.
He too last year.
I know, but I got an MGM and I'm dialed in, hopefully.
Yeah, you will. I'm still working on mine. I like it though. We'll see how it goes later on.
Should be fun. Hey, we're not just vloggers. We can actually podium and win.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Catch you guys on track.
Now we're gonna start showing less stuff.